Welcome to The Peak, where becoming your best self is our goal. I'm Ashley Russo, and on this week's episode, a mentorship program dedicated to supporting entrepreneurs with their real estate dreams. Festivals perfect for a family outing, and how St. Luke's helped a former mayor get back on his feet. All that and more coming up on The Peak. Investing in real estate can seem like an unattainable dream when you don't know where to start. See how the Real Estate Lab's mentorship program in downtown Allentown is turning those dreams into reality.
The Real Estate Lab is a program to support aspiring real estate entrepreneurs from historically underrepresented backgrounds build wealth and access an opportunity that perhaps otherwise has been difficult to participate in. Real estate ownership is truly the best wealth generator in the history of this country, and the Real Estate Lab makes that vehicle accessible to folks who do not have family members, do not have the social financial capital that's really necessary to get started on your own. So there's three things you need to enroll in the Real Estate Lab. You have to have a high school diploma. You have to have a job. You need to have an income stream to support your business as you're building it. And then you need to be bankable within 12 months. Outside of those three criteria, the only other thing you really have to have is a strong desire to get started in this business. If you have those ingredients, we can teach you how to translate that into real impact.
My experience at the Real Estate Lab was one of a kind. Everybody was there for me. They really want to see individuals who are in the cohort succeed. So after taking the course, I feel confident to keep going in my real estate journey.
Efforts like the Real Estate Lab are not possible to do by yourself. An early investor in the Real Estate Lab was City Center. They have supported us in myriad ways.
Through the Building Community Initiative, we've donated more than $19 million to organizations in and around downtown Allentown over the past 5 years. We launched the Real Estate Lab in 2020 with an initial investment of $1 million. The Real Estate Lab is located in the heart of downtown Allentown to make it easily accessible to residents. It's at the corner of 6th and Linden. The Real Estate Lab is allowing us to create a healthier, more vibrant community by allowing downtown Allentown residents to manage and invest in properties in their community. Since the launch of the Real Estate Lab, we've had 27 graduates who've invested in over 30 properties worth $4 million.
So we start our program first and foremost with the mindset of an investor. What does that mean? And it's a very different mindset than being a traditional consumer. So we teach students how to understand their relationship with money and what's the right relationship necessary to become an investor.
The knowledge that I gained in the Real Estate Lab was enormous. Every day was something new, something different to learn. Till this day, even though class is over, I'm still interacting with the cohort, the lab in general. I would definitely recommend the Real Estate Lab to those individuals who want to get into real estate but are a bit hesitant like I was initially.
Mentorship is so important in entrepreneurship because no one does it by themselves. One of my keys to success when I got started is when I ran into a problem that I didn't know the answer to, I had someone I could go to. I didn't have to make the mistake 5 times before I figured it out. I could go to people that could help me get it right the first time. And that's what we want to provide through the mentorship in the Real Estate Lab. It's a real privilege for me to give to others the way that other people have invested in me. We're excited for the future, and we hope to have even more community partners working with us as we look to support the next generation of entrepreneurs in the Lehigh Valley.
It's great to see how USEF and City Center are providing tools and resources for future real estate entrepreneurs. Now let's check in with Holly as she explores some of the festivals in our region.
There are few things we enjoy more than bringing our friends and family to Lehigh Valley for all of the live music and delicious food here in the summertime. It's a happening place, one where people from all walks of life come together to march to the beat of their own drum. Let's see what all the commotion is about. Number one in our hearts is where thousands of people flock for free live music and fantastic fair food you can only get at Music Fest. The largest free music festival in the United States, Music Fest is a 10-day festival that takes place every summer in Bethlehem. Music Fest is a celebration of music and culture with over 500 performances across 18 stages throughout the festival. From rock and pop to jazz and blues, there's something for everyone to enjoy. But Music Fest isn't just about the music. It's also about the food, the art, and the community. If you're bringing your family to Music Fest, check out Familion Plots, a designated family-friendly section of the festival that features a wide range of interactive games, crafts, and performances. There's also Kids Plots, which is specifically designed for children 12 and under, with activities such as face painting, puppet shows, and magic performances. Trust me when I tell you your kids are going to want you to bring them back every year, and you won't disagree with them. Our next stop is where music, food, and agriculture are at the heart of the festival. Be sure to get to the Great Allentown Fair, a beloved tradition in the Lehigh Valley for over 160 years. At the fair, you'll find a wide variety of attractions and activities that are perfect for families. From carnival rides and games to delicious fair food, there's something for everyone to enjoy. And of course, there's the main event, the agricultural showcase, where you can see prize-winning livestock, produce, and handmade crafts. Be sure to check out the Kids Adventure Zone. This area is packed with exciting activities for children of all ages, including a petting zoo, pony rides, a giant sandbox, and so much more. There's also the Family Fun Center, where you can play classic carnival games and win prizes. There's always something happening on the fairgrounds, and if you're looking for a unique experience, be sure to check out the Demolition Derby or the Truck and Tractor Pull. And don't get me started on the fried Oreos and funnel cake. The Great Allentown Fair is the perfect chance for families to come together for a fun-filled day or evening in a beautiful setting. Anyone else smell barbecue? It's probably 3 of the best things on earth all in one place, and Allentown created a festival around it. We're talking blues, brews, and barbecue, baby. Tap your feet to soulful rhythms, emotive lyrics, and iconic guitar riffs with a lineup of talented blues musicians. The festival features a selection of locally brewed beers as well as other refreshing beverages for those who prefer something non-alcoholic. Whether you're a beer aficionado or just looking for a cold drink to quench your thirst, you're golden. And last but not least, the barbecue. We've got some of the best pit masters in the area serving up mouth-watering brisket, pulled pork, ribs, and more. And don't worry, there's plenty of vegetarian and vegan options too. Little ones can have some fun in a dedicated kid zone with games and activities to keep entertained, plus there's plenty of space to spread out and relax. And there you have it, 3 of the biggest events of the summer in under 3 minutes. Now mark those calendars and see how Lehigh Valley does festivals. I'm Holly Harrer, and that was A Peek at the Valley.
Thanks, Holly. There's so much to see and do in the Lehigh Valley. We'll never get bored this summer. Up next, we dive into the importance of physical therapy with tips from St. Luke's. Stay tuned, you're watching The Peak. Having knee pain is pretty common, but there are some steps you can take to alleviate that uncomfortable feeling. Check out some physical therapy tips from our friends at St. Luke's.
I'm Chris Fisher, and I'm a physical therapist with Physical Therapy St. Luke's, specializing in sports physical therapy. Today we're going to be talking about knee pain. If you're currently having knee pain, it is important to find correct exercises to improve your knee pain without making your symptoms worse. Using shoes that offer support and replacing them when they're worn out is important. Hip and core strength is essential in order to maintain healthy knees. Sometimes knee pain can be contributed to issues at your foot and ankle. This can be further evaluated by a physical therapist. Thank you for joining us. If you're currently experiencing knee pain, please call our offices at Physical Therapy St. Luke's. We'd be happy to help.
Great information to help possibly avoid serious injuries. Thanks for the tip, St. Luke's. Up next, Chaz navigates through Coca-Cola Park during an Iron Pigs game to showcase accessibility.
Hey friends, I'm Chaz Hayden, and this is Front Row with Chaz, a series where I'll be taking you behind the scenes of different venues, events, and businesses that highlight accessibility in the Lehigh Valley. What do I know about accessibility? Well, I do ride around in a pretty awesome wheelchair. Today, I'm at Coca-Cola Park, home of the Iron Pigs. Let's check it out. I'm here with Matt, VP of Marketing and Entertainment for the Iron Pigs. Matt, thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, welcome to Coca-Cola Park.
Thanks. An Iron Pigs game has to be thousands of people coming in and out every day. How do you make sure the facilities stay accessible and are welcoming to everyone?
We want to have a place where everybody feels safe and come out and escape anything they got going on in their life and have a good time. We now have more accessible ramps to the lower parts of the stadium. Bathrooms, all of the training rooms, everything is ADA accessible. Even down to we have lockers inside of our home clubhouse that are ADA accessible.
Wow.
So we never have had anybody on our coaching staff or a player that has needed any special things like that, but we are equipped to handle those needs in the future.
Are you inviting me to be on the team right now?
We may have to see what you can do in the bullpen for us.
Let's talk about the best part of going to any venue, concessions. How do we make sure that concessions and all areas entertainment are accessible for the people who need them?
Our staff is trained to be able to help anyone that comes to the stands. The stands are built within ADA regulation of height of counters. We have our Pigs Care program that we started last year. So if you have any type of disability, you need extra help ordering, silent disabilities, this is something that can be picked up at our guest service booth on any night or at any event that we have. As a staff, we know that we can offer a little extra assistance when needed.
Awesome. And before the first pitch tonight, anything special I should know? Any cheers or chants, or how do I have the best time at this game?
I think you need to start with the candied bacon on
right.
the stick.
All right.
Get that in your system, and you're gonna start feeling ready to go for the game.
Let's do it. Thank you so much, Matt.
Thank you.
Hi, can I get one hot dog, please? Well, that's a wrap on this episode of Front Row with Chaz. I hope you'll join me next time as I continue to highlight accessibility all throughout the Lehigh Valley. Until then, I'll see you in the front row.
St. Luke's is known for providing excellent care for their patients. Let's check out how the network works together to improve pain and immobility with physical therapy.
I grew up in South Bethlehem. I'm married and I have 2 children. I really believe in public service. I think it's very important to give back to the community. In 1995, I was elected to City Council, and in 2013, I was elected mayor, and in 2017, re-elected mayor unopposed. And I just think it's important to give back to the community, and hopefully I'll continue to do that in the future. I've had an issue with my lower back on the right side probably for 35 years. I would have spasms, I would get crooked. Being mayor for 8 years, I know there was a time about maybe a year and a half ago when I really threw my back out. And it was difficult to go to the office and sit and be in meetings. I was wearing kind of a support brace.
In Bob's case, he presented with some acute back pain. And when we evaluate people for back pain, we look for certain signs that might indicate that there's something more serious going on. But most of the back pains we see are musculoskeletal. In Bob's case, I felt that the pain he had was probably something that would benefit from conservative therapy. If I had just prescribed him medication, I don't think he would have gotten better as quickly. I wouldn't have really fixed the underlying mechanics or spasms and things that he was having, whereas the physical therapists were able to really do well with that.
I called Alex Brown with St. Luke's PT, who has an outstanding reputation. He's very professional, he's easy to talk to, but he's extremely knowledgeable and he's very professional, and he takes his time to explain everything to you and to really work very closely with you.
When Bob first came into physical therapy, he was having a lot of back pain and stiffness, and he had been doing a little bit more sitting. So one of the things we identified quick was, how can we get you just in a better position for work? And that seemed to help right away. And then what we were able to do is provide exercises, different manual techniques here that helped kind of take him over the top there and just get him even further.
Physical therapists are all doctoral level educated. They're very good at teasing through the back pain and looking for signs that I may have missed that something more serious was going on. But the therapy they provide and the teaching of the exercises for overall back health, in most cases within 3 to 5, 6 visits, people are doing better, are able to go on and not need anything more.
I feel very good, much better, and the back is much better. And as long as I continue to do my exercises in the morning and in the evening, I think hopefully we made a lot of progress.
After a few weeks, he was back, doing some of the things he needed to be able to do around the house. And then we just progressed forward from there. It was a nice, steady improvement right from the start. But I think it began with Dr. Abcott referring him here. And I think that was the key, is he's able to identify, bring him in quickly for care. And we're all trying to work as one to give them the best care.
The team at St. Luke's provide the best care because of our ability to communicate with each other. So I think that communication provides seamless transitions of care, feedback. Also, it helps us elevate it to a higher level if that were to occur. So we have great care here. The clinical care at St. Luke's is just top notch.
I would give St. Luke's an 11 out of 10 because they went way beyond Call of Duty. I just think we're very fortunate to have such a great hospital, and a hospital that's so diverse in so many ways. It serves the whole Lehigh Valley well, and I think that's important, that we're very fortunate to have a hospital of the caliber of St. Luke's.
Joining me today is Dr. Giovanni Stracco, Director of the Spine Program at St. Luke's. Thanks for being here, Giovanni.
Oh, sure. My pleasure.
So what inspired you to get into physical therapy, and what do you love most about what you do?
I had a very bad back injury when I was 17 years old, and that drove my desire to become a physical therapist and specialize in spine. People that helped me were a big inspiration in my life, for sure.
It's amazing how often someone in physical therapy had an injury or experienced a family member with an injury or was an athlete and wanted to give back in that way. I want to ask you about pain. When someone feels pain, often we brush it off. Maybe we take some ibuprofen. We keep going through our day. When should someone seek medical attention or physical therapy guidance?
If you've been having pain for a week or more, it should be probably something to be concerned with. A general injury where someone strains a muscle or something like that, it does take some time to heal, but generally I think people know when something is out of their control and it needs a little bit of extra help.
And also there's that direct care that you can go right to a St. Luke's physical therapy to get evaluated, and then I understand your team will decide what the next step are. Is that correct?
That's absolutely right. Yes, anyone can come see us, direct access. You have full access to our facilities. Anyone can just call and make an appointment anytime they need to. The procedure of getting in and taken care of quickly is essential. Yeah.
What about back pain specifically? I know that's your area of expertise and something a lot of people experience. What sort of services are available at St. Luke's for people who are experiencing back pain, and when should they seek help?
They should seek help, obviously, when they have their pain. People can refer themselves directly. They can just call and make an appointment. We also have our comprehensive spine program, something that's throughout our entire network at St. Luke's. A patient can call into the nurse triage line. The nurse team will sort of help them decide where they need to go. We can get them in quickly. When they see a physical therapist, the physical therapist can then refer them out if they need to, or they can start with treatment.
What about the communication process? I know that you and your team often work with various caregivers and physicians, depending on what a person's particular needs are. How do you work with the other physicians and nurses in the network to help patients get through the whole process?
It's not just physical therapy. We work together with all of the other practitioners in our network to get people in quickly and shift them where they need to be. Very frequently, patients start with physical therapy, almost 90% of the time. But at any point in their care, we can send them elsewhere if need be.
It's really great people know that they can come get physical therapy, but also get any other help that they need. I want to ask you what you love most about helping patients and working with patients, regaining mobility, getting rid of that pain. What is rewarding for you about that?
Oh, that's an easy question. Patients that I really enjoy treating are those patients that I sort of mentioned earlier, the patients that are in chronic pain and they think that is their life. When you get someone like that out of pain and they feel better and they can do things that they haven't done, That's absolutely the reason why I do what I do. I just really enjoy when patients come back and they say, well, it's been 5 years and I'm still doing my exercises. I'm here for my knee. It's something different. And they're still living in a pain-free life.
That has got to be the best. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Stracco, for joining us today.
Oh, sure. My pleasure.
The St. Luke's team proves that great communication can lead to life-changing results. I'm Ashley Russo. Thanks for watching. To learn more about anything from today's show, go to our website at thepeaktv.com. And remember, every day is an opportunity to be your best self. This is The Peak. Welcome to The Peak, where becoming your... Nope.
Sorry.
Providing tools and Birds are so happy we're here. Oh boy. Wind kicked in the middle, right? I felt it, but it felt good. What?
No, it's not a bug.
Oh. Having knee cane. The Peak TV is a production of ASR Media.
Like what you saw? Make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss another video.
To see more of The Peak TV, check out our website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and catch us on WFMZ Channel 69.